All right. What is up, everybody? It's your boy Diddy Guide, back at it again. This for part two of what if Deku had the pika no meme, aka the glint fruit, one of the most overpowered devil fruits in my opinion, in all of One Piece. and but before I get started, I just want to say thank you all. Thank you for all the one for watching the last one for part one. Cause it did way better than I thought it was gonna do. Like, just it did way better than I thought, and it's still going. Like, it's still doing good too. So hopefully we can keep this up. And since it did so well, I was thinking might as well do one today. So I'm doing one today. All right. So I forgot where I left off. All right. It was just after the 10 months. I remember it. So it was right after the 10 months. All right. So, where? No, I think it was like during the 10 months, the training. Bakugo was at 5%. Full cowling, that check, and all that. Deku knows some new techniques or learned some new things about his powers. For starters, he can't swim that good. I mean, he kind of is like a rock in the water. So because he ate a devil fruit, he can't really swim. So he got to be careful of that now. But again, he kind of made of light, so he could easily avoid the water. That's not much of an issue. Um, let's see, and then there's those techniques. I'll go to the techniques later on during the entrance exam, and that entrance exam is after. Let's see. I just want to make sure I got everything. I got everything. So this is what we're gonna do. This is exactly what we're gonna do. Deku. Uh, it's just the begin. You know what? Let's fuck it. I'm going to the entrance exams. All right. Going to the entrance exams, and it is he don't trip like he trips, like he does trip, but he kind of want to flex his power a little bit because he just feels like he should, like, a little bit. So when he falls, he kind of just zooms a little past, like zooms back upright, and uh crap, I forgot her name already. Well, I didn't forget her name. I just don't know how to say it. Uraka. I'm just gonna call her Ochako for the rest of the entire this entire thing. I'm gonna just call her Ochako because, dear God, her last name's hard. So yeah, and she was like, "Oh, that was pretty cool," and and she was asking what his quirk was, and Deku really not paying attention, taking things slow and all that. He says, he focused. He's trying to be focused because he know as soon as he turns around and look back and see this cute girl, he's gonna be like, he's gonna be all nervous and stuff. So he tries his best to avoid making eye contacts, and he walks away, and then he says, "My quirk is called glint," and that's it. And he just kind of zooms past, like just zoom, like light. Phew. And Uraka's like, she tilts her head and she was like, "Glint, huh?" And so, yeah. So let's just say, and they make it in the room, doing the test, and I'd say Deku does just as about as well as he normally do, if not slightly better, cause you know. So more than man, continuing on, we have the the practical. Is it practical? Yeah, practical, whatever. Anyway, uh, go fight robots and shit. That's what we're doing. And President Mike's was like, explaining the rules, how there's one pointer, two pointer, three pointer robots, and there's this 0 point robot. He's like the obstacle, so y'all ain't really gotta worry about that. And Deku, he just kind of in his own world. He hears what he's listening, but he's not really paying attention. He's like, and then you know, President Mike was like, "There's no like heroes have no time or whatever. Like we don't wait, just go." And as soon as President Mike, the word "go" exited President Mike's mouth, Izuku just make a mad dash to the first few robots he see. Those poor things got destroyed. He kicked them so fast and so hard. They were gone. There's not even scraps of them. They're just gone. Izuku, and then he had to stop a little bit because he was like, maybe I should hold back my power slightly. Because he just realized he just completely disintegrated like those two 3 pointer robots and like three 1 pointer robots, and he just erased them. And he was like, I should probably hold back a little bit. So while he's doing all that, one of the robots actually managed to hit him, but he's made of light, so it just goes through him. And Deku, he was like, "Oh yeah," and Deku he sometimes forget the fact that he's made of light now. So it's like, "Oh yeah, I'm made of light. This don't hurt no more. The pain is not a thing anymore." So he just you know, he just kicks it again. He just kicks the 3 pointer robot. He goes after a few good 3 pointer robots. No lie, he was, and you know what? Out of the generosity, out of his heart, he shot a few lasers at the robots that were, giving the other students, I guess, some other children some a hard time. So he got some rescue points out of it too. And then the big bad 0 pointer robot comes in, and that's when stuff gets. Actually, it don't get that bad because I mean I hate her name. I hate Uraraka. Ochako. Yeah, Ochako. She got stuck in rubble again, and then but Deku didn't really notice it. He noticed everyone running, and he sees this giant robot, and he was like, "Well, time for me to look the other direction and never look back." And then Ochako was screaming help, and Deku was like, "Oh, might as well." So he tried to help, you know, pick up, the rock or whatever, asking if she could move. Ochako was like she can't. So he tried to lift it up, the debris or whatever, but he really couldn't. He was struggling a good bit. Keep in mind, he was training with All Might and Bakugo, but he didn't get that physically stronger, or not physically strong enough to the point where he could just, like pick all that debris up. So he's like, crap. So he's thinking, and he's like, well, I have to use a bit better my power I have to get this thing away. So he decides to zoom up into the sky as high as he could, and he used one of his attacks of like one of the hmm, like one of the oh Jesus, like one of the six sacred jewels. Not six sacred jewels. I forgot what Kizaru called that attack. Deku basically just moves his hands like kind of close together and just bombards the zero portal robot with just laser, just laser beams, just lots of laser beams, and they got a little kick to him. So like literally, they got a little kick to him. So oh shit. So yeah, that's a yeah, and then as a finisher, Deku just kind of just dives down, like try to do a dive bomb and just X kicks this thing, and 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 since he's so fast, he could just go back and kick it forwards, or I guess backwards, or kick it backwards, and kick it so hard and so fast it just flies. Guys, no one was by them, thank God, because they would have probably got crushed. They would have got crushed immediately. They would have died. But no one was by them, so everything's good. A few buildings got destroyed, but everything's good. Um, Exam still got like a minute or two left to go. Deku was pretty confident that he passed, like without question. So he's like, "Well, I guess I should help people out. I guess I should probably help Ochako out." And so he does help out a little bit, and it's over, it's finished, and then they kind of just walk off. And you're probably wondering, I didn't mention Ida. It's because everything he couldn't really react. He was when as soon as Deku left, he was shocked. Like he was so dumbfounded. He couldn't even process what happened. He stood there for a solid minute just wondering what the hell was that. But it snapped, and he was like, "All right, I gotta, do the test thing. If not, I'm not going into UA." So he quickly collect himself after literally having his mind being exploded at the speed of light. I'm terrible. Anyway, and after all that, Deku's walking home, and Ochako uh runs at Deku's like telling him, you going this way too? Same way with Ida and Bakugo, because Bakugo just finished, and before Ochako ran there, Deku ran into Bakugo, and Bakugo was like, "So you think you passed?" And Deku was like, "Of course I passed. Did you pass?" And then Bakugo was like, "Nah, I passed. You know who I am." And then Bakugo was like, "The same dude that keep losing to me every time we fight." And Bakugo just kind of he was seething. He was seething. He had explosion in his head. He was ready to go, but he knew not to do that because, you don't do that. So he just keeps on. He just keeps on going, and Chaco comes, and Ida comes, and they all just go to the. I guess they went to the subway, you know, and then they go off on their separate ways and all that, and then I don't know how many. I don't know how much time had passed. Uh, fuck it. I'm gonna say I think a week. A week had passed. I think. Yeah, a week had passed. So a week had passed, and mm, you know, Inko came with the mail. I almost forgot her name. Inko came with the mail. And Deku opened it, and oh my! In the hologram, he's like, "Well done, young Midoriya. You done pretty good. You got you got the high score. You even beat my high score, and you got some rescue points. Right, it's two. So congratulations, you're in the Hero Academia. Yeah, Your Hero Academia. And Deku, he was really excited. He was so excited, in fact, that he just started bouncing around at light speed, essentially, and he accidentally hit a mirror. Yeah, he accidentally hit a mirror, and he bounced back to the wall and kind of left a little dent in it. And Deku was like, "Whoa." So Deku's thinking about that. He has that in the back of his mind. So, you know, it's just in case, just having that in the back of his mind. So let's say, let's see, first day of UA. Deku looking at it, it's like, man, does that door need to be that huge? And he just walks in the class and all that, and Bakugo, he's sitting, how he normally sit, with his legs on the table and all the table on the desk and all that. And Ida was like, you really shouldn't mess up school properly. Like they paid for this, for us. Bakugo's like, man, what happened? What was up with your last school? You gotta like, man, was your last school super strict, or was you always born with a stick up your ass or something? And and then Eden was like, "How dare you?" or whatever, just being typical. Beginning Ida. No one liked it Ida back then. I know I didn't, but I didn't like Bakugo either. So hey. So let's see. Where are we? And then Deku enters the room. Ah, shit! I fell. I damn near fell. All right. So, shit. Where was I before I panicked? Oh yeah. Deku, Deku entered the room, and then Bakugo looked at Deku, and he kind of just nodded at him. Deku nodded back, and Deku was like, "Really, Bakugo? Like, come on, man, leave the poor man alone. Like, can't blame him for how he acts or whatever." Bakugo's like, "Sure, I can. Your personality sucks." And then Deku was like, "Man, the irony in that is something surreal." And Bakugo's like, "Shut up." And Deku's like, "You want to go around?" And then Bakugo's like, "I've gotten stronger." And then Deku was like, strong enough though? Bakugo, he was fuming. He was like, And everyone else is like, whoa, okay, they might know each other. I guess they went to the same school. And then Ochako, appeared behind Deku. It's like, I know that messy brown hair anywhere. Like, and I never really mentioned this because I'm just putting it in now, but Deku kind of got like a gold streak in his hair. It's like, and it's not like he has like a few gold streaks. Not like it's like his entire hair is gold. Well, I don't want to say gold, more like blonde. Yeah, more like a blondish type. So yeah, but there's like, she was like, I know that messy hair from anywhere, and she was like, you're the glint boy, and then, and then Deku's like, glint boy, what the hell? And then he turned around and he see Ochako. Oh no, that's not supposed to happen. Yeah, and then he sees Ochako. So it's all well and dandy, and then one of my favorite characters, Aizawa, the one and only Aizawa, Mr. Eraserhead himself, was taking his nap. They woke him up, and he's upset. He's salty. He's like, "Alright, it took y'all damn near a minute to shut the hell up. So that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna do. Alright." So, so Eraserhead was like, "Alright, so this is what we're gonna do. Put on some gym outfits or whatever. We going outside. We're gonna have a quirk assessment test today." And then Ochako was like, "What about orientation?" And Aizawa just stared at her and it's like, in his mind, he's like, "Fucking orientation." He's like, but he know he can't really be saying stuff like that. So he like, it's like, yeah, we heroes, you know. We ain't here doing all that. We ain't here to make friends. We're here to be heroes. Come to make friends, you know, live a normal life. Fuck out of here. And they just look at him. He's like, and if you don't go outside, you'll be expelled immediately. And don't say I can't do it because I can and I've done it before. I expelled the entire class. Let's go. And they just jaw dropped. They couldn't even react because they was like he already reacted to what they was gonna say. So he was they just went outside. And they changed, you know, and then they went outside. And then since they told Deku, and then you know I don't know how they did it. I don't know how many exercises they did. I think they did the ball through first. Uh, Let me put the ball through last. Let me put the ball through last. Yeah, I'm putting the ball. I don't know what order it went in, but I'm gonna just put the ball through last. Um, the speed test. Yeah, Deku won that one, no question. He just speed blitzed it, and he was holding back a lot. And as I would say, go. And Deku finished, and he stopped, and it said 1.1 second, 1.0.1 second, and everyone was like, "What?" Bakugo, he's not surprised. Bakugo was like, "You could have went faster," and then Deku was like, "Shh." And then the next test, we have the side steps. Deku won that one just off the pure wall speed. The jump test, Deku won that one. He got first on that one too. Um, he just jumped and turned the light, and he just went to the end. So, what's after the strength test? Now, the strength test is something different. Now, I could say, you know, he he tried to press it, you know, normally, but you know, he get like not last, but he's at the bottom. But he asked Aizawa so he could try it again. And I think this is how it's go. Like I don't know. This is not how light works. I'm pretty sure. I don't think this is how speed works, but whatever. So this is what he does. He grabs it, like he cock back his hand, and he grabs it as fast as he can, and he presses as fast as he can too. So yeah, that's like a lot of weight or something. If that's not how that goes, I'm sorry, I don't know. But let's just say he won that too. Ooh. Uh, and then we got the ball throw, the ball throw, and since Deku was first, Aizawa said uh told as Deku would was normal throw, and yeah, Deku says, I guess I'd say he would say around the same amount as Bakugo, like 73 meters, was it? 73. Yeah, 73 meters. So he had told him, Aizawa told Deku to use his quirk with it. And so he grabbed the ball. His entire arm just grew, like, not grew, but it changed color into like a bright yellow light. And he just sunk that bitch to space. Like, it was instant. Like, as soon as he cocked back his hand, the ball was already gone. And like he kind of left, and he could tell where it went to. So Aizawa asked, man, where did the ball even go? And Deku said, probably right now it's probably reaching Jupiter. And everyone's shocked. Then they like, Jupiter? Why? What? And it's like, yeah, I think, and Deku's like, yeah, I think I put too much power into that. And they was like, wow. So that's all your power, huh? And then Deku's like, not all my power, but you know. And they just stayed all dumbfounded. So Deku got first, as you can tell, in every category. Well, except for the ball throw. That one's a tie. Uraraka, Ochako still hers is in space. So they both got infinity. So they both got infinite. So, whoo. Um. Let's see. Where else? Someone gets to go. I don't. Someone's getting expelled. That's what I mean. Damn it. Someone's getting expelled. And who was gonna get expelled? I'm gonna say no one because it was a deception. No lie, I was straight up thinking about Mineta, but Mineta gets enough hate. I don't think, me adding on to the hate ain't going, like, it's like beating up a dead horse or something at this point. Like, it's already dead. You can stop now. Like seriously, almost every other What If I watch, Mineta's pretty much already out of the picture. So, you gotta let him, he's comedic relief, I guess. I don't know. He's Mineta. That's something, I guess. But yeah. Moving on though. Hmm. Um. I completely forgot what happens next. Uh. You know what? I'm gonna just stop it here. I'm gonna stop it here. Yeah, I feel like I should stop it here. It looks good enough. I'm gonna just stop it here. Yeah. But how do y'all think this is going? I feel like this What If is going pretty well actually. Um, if you like it, don't forget to like and subscribe. The more you like or the more you watch, the more I'm gonna send to you. And maybe later on today, I'm gonna do another What If, depending on how well this one do. If this one does as well as it did yesterday, then I'm gonna do another one. I'm gonna do another one today, later on tonight, maybe. But yeah. Hope you enjoyed, and if y'all got any ideas or something like that, or if you just want to say anything, just the comments are there, and you want to know when What Ifs are coming out, hit that notification bell, and yeah, I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace out. Yeah. Oh. Oh, wait. Before I end it though, I just want to say I just want to thank y'all. Because the last What If did, like, I know I said that at the beginning of the video, but it did way better than I thought it would, and I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all, and again, if you like it, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.